Today, we have Ruby music with vocals. I always say it's super, super exciting when you start to see what you can do with this because it gives you a new way to express yourself that you've never been, maybe had the capabilities of doing before. So it's the most used piece when people get into Ruby version 2 by far. It's new, it's crazy, it's great. So good. But there are some limitations. Just like most AI at the very first, second generations, there are limitations. And you are seeing expansions of this as we get going further and further. So let's talk about what things we can do and what limitations there are. So first of all, limitations is that you can go into non-custom mode and just put in a small prompt and you're going to be able to get awesome stuff. But what I've seen and what I think most people want to do is they want to use custom. They want to put their lyrics. And one of the things that's awesome is that you can use IntelliChat to help go do that. Haiku, by the way, which is free, does incredible lyric because it's based upon a rhythmic writing. Now, once you've got your lyrics, there are some things that you can do that will make a big difference in the way that your output will come. It's not always 100% that it's going to do it, but it really helps guide the AI to give you a little bit better control. And I want to talk about meta tags today. Now, if you look at some of the products that you have created, like in the auto build, you'll see things that you'll see like verse 1 or chorus and verse 2 and so on. Those are out there. Those are what I call in the meta tags as the basics that you will have. So if you were going to create a custom song, these are the things that I would expect to see inside of the song. Number one is start. Why? If you don't do that, the first chord, the first measure of music might actually have vocals in it. I like to have my music maybe have a little bit of a breathing, get into the beat, get a little bit of an intro, and then go in to my first verse. So I'm going to put start. The second one is I'm going to put that intro because I want that little space between my first verse. And now I'm going to say my verse. And you can say verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, whatever, how many verses you have. Then you're going to have your chorus. You want to mark which one is your chorus. If you have a bridge between a chorus and another chorus, or chorus and a verse, you add bridge. And then, of course, you have your outro and you have your end. And what you put the end for is because it truly ends the song with a close. It doesn't just abruptly stop. So these are the basics. If you're not doing this now, these are the things that you should incorporate going forward. Now, there's also a couple of things I want you to look at this over here on the left that you can also do to really help in a couple other ways. Another limitation is the amount of words that you can have. 1,250 words or characters is the max that you can put into the lyrics. And so how do you get shortcuts to get all of your lyrics in? The first thing you can do is to use repeat chorus. Instead of writing all the chorus and then write the whole chorus again and write the whole chorus again, it might be 3 times in a song. You just put in brackets, repeat chorus. And that is all you'll need. And it can follow that. Other things that you might want to do is maybe you want to have a guitar solo, or maybe you just want an instrumental solo that goes in there. You can add that into meta tag brackets and you can say, hey, I take a break. Give me a guitar solo here. Give me an instrumental. So these are what I call expander tags. Instrumental, guitar solo. Maybe it's a description of the verse. I want a happy verse. Maybe I want a sad verse. Maybe I want that vocal that's reading that to be in a little different inflection. background vocals. If you took it like right up here, at least not for me, and you go in parentheses and you put at least not for me again, this will actually create like background vocals to repeat what you said. Another great way to add some creativity into what you're creating. And sound effects. If you hadn't thought about this yet, with Star and the sound effects Star, you can add stuff in, whether it be, maybe you want a gunshot, maybe it's like I have here, pills hitting the floor. Okay. This, again, doesn't always happen, but you can help guide it a little bit more. Like maybe you want hands clapping. So you put the hand clapping there. You can start to add a lot of creativity into your music that you're creating, utilizing these great tips and getting there. And you can end up with great music. Now, great music is one of those things that is very opinionated. Like everyone has their own opinion on what a great song is, right? But this is what I do now. When you're writing your lyrics, when you've taken your poems that have meant something deep, that's why you wrote it in the first place. And you can put it around in a way to express it in an emotion that you've never been able to do before. It's super powerful. Not just for you, but because you can start to share that with the world in a way that they can feel more than just read, but they can feel what you really wanted to do with that poem or with those lyrics. It's a new way of communicating for 99% of the world. And that's why I think RUBI music is so incredible. It's also incredible for marketing. Be able to write your own event songs, write your own theme songs, write your own jingles. Pretty simple. And you get great stuff, just like this. This is the song that we're looking at.
Just in a safe, walls are piled high. Kids are finally saving the house to running dry. Trying for rip, even nothing seems to stick. Just wishing for some rest to help me through the trip. Lead me sleep, but brand out in it. Hell, guilty, loving, but I'm sitting on my chill, trying to find some natural ways to take care of myself. This can't say the answer, at least for me. I'm searching for a solution to set my bubble free. It is all the kid before the siren, no one's trying to see where it's until holding more than the high breaks through you. That's facing the kind of the tweets that you work to. You will look there, 11 earth, I saw the kid. Well, I know I'm not in the suburban fight. He put everywhere, facing the same pride. We do, and it's stable when not. Never left wondering where I sleep or it's all day. It's gotta be the hope that's gotta be the way to wake up feeling fresh and tackle each new day. Pull up the right in myself, I'll keep on searching for that peace towards my heart's yearning. For the kid that's hold us tired, lost strategy for lives until he called in morning light breakthrough. It's a good please my minds and many true. And more of you, the 11 different way before the two.
So hopefully you got to see some of the pieces that are all in there. And again, it doesn't always happen exactly the way that you think it's going to be. But and there's also times that it will do it and it's, oh, that's not what I want. But that's the beauty of being able to just redo it and generate whatever it is that you want. So I hope that these will work. I will tell you that I believe that RUBI music and this whole vocal piece is going to expand out into how we can help people write the tags when you're writing your lyrics inside of this. I think there's a lot of places on our roadmap where we expand this out and help people be able to write this. Like you choose a song, how many verses or whatever, and you can start to just add in the meta tags to help guide it. That's something down the road. It's in the roadmap. But for now, this will help you really get going with some great stuff that I hope makes an impact on not just you, but on the people around you, because music is powerful and its capability.